Welcome, everybody, to the 2021 presidential inauguration for President Ever and Secretary of State Evan. First of all, I would like to apologize for the very, very late delay. Sorry for the inconvenience. We were having some technical issues and some time differences issues since everyone lives in a different time zone. But today we are doing the inauguration. So, I will uh, I will be administrating the oath of office as King of England, since I am a I have no side in this. I can't have a political opinion, so I'm perfect for this. But introducing the King of England, introducing the President of the UCM, President Ever, and introducing Secretary of State Evan. Now please stand for both the Pledge of Allegiance and for the national anthem. Bear with me here. Thank you. You may now be seated. Right. Today is a beautiful day, and the sun is casting over us once more here on Capitol Hill. I am very pleased and honored to say that President Ever has won his second term rightfully, and he has won his spot rightfully and fairly in the 2021 fall elections. I do wish my dear friend President Ever a faithful and successful term that he will be serving. This is his last term, this is his second consecutive term. But I do hope that one day I see him in office once more. And to my great friend Evan, I hope that he serves his country well as Secretary of State. Now, Capitol Hill has been a place of pride and hope during these tough times in the UCM. Just a couple days ago, a great fire killing 109 civilians happened at the Trade Center Tower in downtown Nashwauk, and it does strike home to me since I was the designer of that tower and that it did kill off 39 of my own British civilians. And I do send all my condolences to the families and friends affected during that fire. That is why all flags in Untramore are flying half-mast, even though it's a inauguration day. Even though that we are going through these tough times, like I said last time, the UCM always picks itself up and dusts off all the terrorism and all the bad acts that has been placed upon its back. And that is why I'm pleased to introduce Secretary of State Evan for his oath of office. The oath of office will be administered by me, King of England, King Ocean. You may come up to the podium, Secretary of State Evan. You may now unmute your mic and repeat after me, holding this Bible in your hand. Right. Repeat after me. I, Evan, do solemnly swear
I, Evan, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the
that
same,
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of invasion,
with any mental reservation or purpose of invasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
that I will willfully and faithfully discharge
the duties of office
the duties of office
on which I'm about to enter.
of duties of the office that I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Secretary of State. You can hand the Bible back to me. Thank you. Now, I did mess up a bit there in the oath, but that is alright. Now, I can introduce my dear friend, President Ever, up to the podium for his oath of office. You may now unmute your mic and hold this Bible in your hand. And repeat after me. I, Ever, do solemnly swear
I, Ever, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President
the office of President
of the United Cities of Minecraft,
of the United States of Minecraft,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United Cities of Minecraft.
the Constitution of the United States of Minecraft.
Congratulations, Mr. President. Now, although this year's inauguration is smaller, that does not mean that we should still have pride and faith in our president in his second term. Now, I am pleased to be the first person to announce the President of the United States as serving his second term, President Ever, up to the podium for his speech.
What a great day it is of UCL. The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and it's inauguration day. I know I haven't done everything I promised, but in this term, I'll do everything I promised for this nation. I feel like I've grown more mature over this term since, Sunshine Crisis, threatening of, the leaving of such a county, which eventually happened. I feel like, I could do it, my best of my abilities instead of failing under pressure. I don't even call pressure. I think I was just not prepared and I was just not mature enough. So there's one last thing I have to say, for ending this term. Those victims of Trade Center will never be forgotten.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I now invite Secretary of State Evan if he chooses to make a speech on the podium.
I want to say to all United Citians, I really thank President Ever for picking me again for another term as Secretary of State. I will do my utmost ability to serve each and every one of you United Citians. You guys deserve the best from this government. I do want to update you guys on the whole Sunshine County. We did manage to strike a negotiate. We negotiated and we did choose. Luckily, the governor of Solimari, he did accept a place as a territory within the UCM